Let's talk a minute about our trip to the museum. It's all about history of transport.
What do you think that means?
You will find out in a minute.
Today, we are taking a tour around a museum. Do you have an idea what a museum is? Well, it's a place where historic, scientific, or cultural things are stored.
This train is bound for glory, don't care nothing about the righteous and the old. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is leaving in the morning, this train. This train is leaving in the morning, this train. This train.
Andre and I are visiting one not just to look, but to learn about the history of rail travel in East Africa.
This train has left the station, this train. This train has left the station, this train.
But first, let's learn about few rules that you should observe when visiting a museum. No food or drinks are allowed in the museum, and if you must eat, you should look for a designated eating area. You should not touch the pictures with your hands or fingers because they will surely leave marks. Do not run or play inside the museum.
Train goes down the track, this train. This train goes down the track.
Remember these rules so that you can help preserve the art for others too, just like the others have done it for us to see.
This train goes down the track, this train.
The pictures that are well framed on the wall tells it all.
This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, don't care nothing about the righteous and the old. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is leaving in the morning, this train. This train is leaving in the morning, this train. This train is leaving in the morning, no exciting day is done. This train is leaving in the morning, this train. This train has left the station, this train. This train has left the station, this train. This train has left the station, this train takes on every nation. This train has left the station, this train.
There are exhibits too.
this train. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. Don't care nothing about the righteous and the old. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is leaving in the morning. This train. This train is leaving in the morning. This train. This train is leaving in the morning. New exciting day is done. This train is leaving in the morning. This train. This train has left the station.
There's a rotary telephone, station lights, and a clock.
This train has left the station.
A bench that visitors sat on before boarding the train.
This train has left the station. This train.
A manual typewriter, an engine seat that allowed visitors to look at wildlife and beauty of East Africa,
This train goes down the track. This train
there's a bicycle,
goes down the track. This train. This train goes down the track. Once you're on board, you'll never come back. This train goes down the track. This train.
Queen's Porcelain, and seats used by Queen Elizabeth of England on her royal train in East Africa in the 1950s.
There are lots of things way back at the railway station that we're gonna learn.
So let's check it out.
It is believed that this seat has good charms, and when you sit on it, good luck will surely follow you. The list does not stop there though. The yard is packed with different trains from 1898.
This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. Don't care nothing about the righteous and the old. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is leaving in the morning. This train. This train is leaving in the morning. This train.
Wow, that's a very, very long time, and this period is known as the colonial era.
Morning. This train. This train has left the station. This train. This train has left the station. This train. This train has left the station. This train takes on every nation.
The construction of the railway took 5.5 years from 1886 to 1901. This is how Nairobi was formed, and later on, the country Kenya. If you don't know, well, now you know. And now, let's learn some more. The railway line was nicknamed Lunatic Express because it was very costly and dangerous, but Africans called it the Iron Snake because it was iron-built and slithered its way like a snake. Oh my! The story of the construction of the railway linking the East African coastal town of Mombasa to the town of Kisumu on the shores of Lake Victoria at the beginning of the 20th century has been told in books and films.
This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Don't care nothing about the righteous and the old. This train is bound for glory. This train.
So that we in the same shot.
Looks nice.
Yeah.
Since we were not born then, and probably some of our parents too, will tell the story on our own way.
Even in the morning, no exciting day is done. This train is leaving in the morning. This train.
Through our own words and pictures. The story is that of sadness and success. Around 2,493 workers died through sicknesses like malarial swamp, tribal clashes from the Nandis and Maasai, and the worst of them all was the lion attacks famously known as the man-eaters of Tsavo. These two lions terrorized the workers at Voi every night, killing and eating them.
Station, this train takes on every nation. This train has left the station. This train. This train goes down the track.
It's the railways that helped develop Kenya. Now Kenya is what it is today.
I have learned a lot of things. I hope you guys back home have learned too.
See you next time.
Bye.